That's fine. I'll adjourn it to the same time, same date, April the 21st at 8:45.
Does Romulus have body cams? That would be the main piece of missing evidence, I think, if they have body
They do.
Yes, they do.
And could someone tell me, does this court use the discovery order police records department procedure, or does the prosecutor get it from the police?
We don't get it. You guys get it.
Okay.
She contacts the OIC, Jane, or whoever the prosecutor is gets it.
Okay. I can ask the detective today.
All right. And Ms. Phelps, does that mean, are you out?
Yeah, is it for me, if you want to give me a call if anything comes up?
I will. I'll call you or text you if we need you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Miss Lindsay, you're okay to hang up and I will give you a call, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Boria, what are you here on?
Hi, good morning, Your Honor. I've got Mr. Rowe.
Yep, and he's on.
I'd hate to steal your APA, but I was going to try to get an offer from him.
That's fine. I'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you, Judge.
Miss Lindsay, it says end meeting at the bottom, maybe.
Where that
Should be a red button. Leave meeting.
no, it say stop video, but
Go ahead and hit join. I'll delete her.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'll remove.
oh, I know. It say leave. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry. Bye. I'm sorry. Bye.
you're fine. Mr. Hordos,
Good morning,
I
Judge.
see you, and you have Mackenzie who's here. As soon as we get the prosecutor back.
Darian's here.
We can go.
Oh, Darian, that's right. I forgot. People versus Andrew Mackenzie.
Darian Fortier on behalf of the people, P83359. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
And good morning, Judge. Neighborhood Defender Service by Jonathan Hortis, P78948 on behalf of Mr. Andrew McKenzie. Mr. McKenzie, can you state your name?
Andrew McKenzie, and good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So, Judge, we have received paper discovery on this case. I know we have a preliminary exam coming up on the other matter on April 28th. I'm wondering if we can set this for the same day.
It's not April 28th with me.
April 19th, I think.
I cannot, I can only do it if it's in the morning, Judge.
He said it's already set for an exam.
I
It's
don't
not-
have the other case.
Oh, and I don't have the other case.
Oh, let's see. We're in front of Judge Oakley on the 28th, and it should be a domestic violence. I'm surprised it's not with you, Darian.
No, if it's if it's like a parent or a sibling, it wouldn't be with her.
It's the same. I believe it's the same complainant.
I don't have anything scheduled for that day except PCCs.
Heather, can you look at that and see who the victim is?
India Cole.
She's looking. Is it the same
Mr. McKenzie,
one,
don't
Mr.
participate in this
McKenzie?
part.
Yes, it is.
Just for the allegation is the same person, but Heather's double checking.
Right on.
So I just figured that way if we're bringing in witnesses, it makes sense only to do this once.
No. I understand that, but I can't put it on Judge Oakley's docket. And now I've got a bigger concern. Ms. Forte, what do you do if that's not, if that case?
I have to ask for an adjournment, Judge. I can't do anything in the afternoon that day, unfortunately.
No. I'm not asking you that. It's not a domestic case. That's why. What is it, Heather?
It's a felonious assault, Judge. I'm looking at the Register of Actions right now.
Yeah, it's an FA2. Yep, that's why they're not together. So it's a different prosecutor.
That exam is in the morning at 10:30. I don't know if we can just keep like a 11 o'clock time or something. I don't know if it's possible to do both of these.
My question is, if it is the same complaining witness, it should be mine and it needs to be changed.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? I have this case today. I don't have the other case. It's Judge Oakley. What do you want me to do?
Well, Judge, I personally, Heather just messaged me and I don't understand, so I'll call her after. I personally would ask for an adjournment. Mr. Hordos doesn't have video on this case, and I don't have it either to redact it.
Okay, do you want me to adjourn it a couple of weeks and you're gonna check into the April 28th and maybe get it reassigned to you and line them back up together?
Yes, Judge, that's fine.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not, I know I wasn't telling you, I'm asking you.
Heather just indicated to me that the victim is the same victim as mine and also one more. I'm not sure why it didn't go to me.
Okay.
I would ask for, since Mr. McKenzie is out, a 3-week adjournment to
figure it out.
get the video discovery for this case and get a new date for the other case, because I can't do.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't do the other
that's
case.
fair. I'm just trying to figure out how to line them back up. And I think it was probably they came in at different times. You wouldn't have been tagged on it if the charge wasn't domestic. You know what I'm saying? And so it probably just was an oversight.
And I suppose I would note that if it comes to my attention that one of the assaults was on Miss Cole in the other case, I'd put Mr. Hordos on notice that the people are going to add a DV charge.
I would assume if it goes to you that would be on in the works. Judge, my only concern with all this is that I'm beginning a 3-month leave starting May 1st. So I'm trying to get as much business.
No, I'm
taken
going to
care
put this
of
April 21st.
Okay.
Okay. And then I don't know what you do if you know, about the exam, if you guys are ready and can do it, then I don't know.
I have high hopes we can do it both on the 28th, assuming the stars align.
Mr. Hordos, I can't do the 28th.
Unless we do the morning.
No, except that he's in the morning, he has a PCC. All right.
We'll
April
sort
the
it out.
21st at 9 a.m. in front of Judge Oakley.
Thank you.
Good enough?
Thank you, Judge. That'll be fine.
All right, Mr. McKenzie, you got that? It's courtroom number 2 on the 21st at 9:30.
Yes.
At 9 o'clock. Sorry, 9 o'clock.
When I do get a chance, I had a question, just one question and only one question.
It better not be about the case or a legal question.
Nope. Not at all. I was just wondering concerning about my housing situation. I would like to go back to my house.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody resides there other than myself. I was just wondering if I can go back because I don't know how long I would like to go home.
Mr. McKenzie here, I could help you out with this one. Ms. Fortier, have you had any contact with the complaining witness?
I talked to the complaining witness 12 days ago.
Okay, because my understanding is she does not live at the address that's listed in either case, like that is Mr. McKenzie's
If you want
house.
to take a 5-minute recess on this case, I'd have no issue calling Ms. Cole and confirming that.
We have no problem recalling.
Yep. Okay, go ahead. Hang out, Mr. McKenzie, okay?
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm sorry to bother you guys about it. I just had to ask.
No. I understand. It's fine.
Thank you.
Just mute for now while the court takes care of other business.
Okay, right on.
Okay, did we lose Mr. Dunaway?
Your Honor, I just finished talking with them, and if I could have a breakout room with Mr. Rowe to let him know what the offer is, and I think we can resolve it today, I hope.
Okay, yep, I'll put you to breakout. Can you just go ahead and rejoin room number 1? If you hit your screen,
I
it'll
see
say,
it.
yep, go ahead and do that. Mr. Rowe, go ahead and hit join and you can have a conversation with your attorney. Mr. Dunaway, did we lose you?
Mr. Denowith, It's attorney oh, never mind.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll go ahead and do your case on DeBacker. Mr. Dunaway, or Backer Landscaping. Do you want a breakout room, with him, counsel?
Yes, please, if I
Yep.
may, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Dunaway, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with, it's set at 8:45, Backer Landscaping. It's a pretrial.
Okay, I gave the
I
police
got
form.
it.
Oh, okay, good. Perfect.
I'm going to
Thank
move you. You have to rejoin, but I'm going to move you to room number 2, Mr. Dunaway.
Okay.
And go ahead and hit join, counsel.
Thank you.
And then, Mr. Farina, I was gonna
Yes, ma'am.
just deal with you. Hang on one second. Let me grab that Backer file.
Just so you know, I was not able to get a hold of the complaining witness.
4814.
Writing up a plea, right. Okay, why can't I find, I don't have Backer. Hey, Heather, I don't have the Backer Landscaping files, the pretrials. Oh, never mind. It's a side file. Never mind. I got it. Mr. Farina, what case are you on?
I'm on Mr. Saad.
Abdullah Saad?
Yes, who's present with me, Judge.
Okay, give me just a second. And as soon as the prosecutor jumps back on, I'll call your case, okay?
Very good. Thank you, Judge.
Yep, you're welcome. And then Davinique's iPhone, what case are you on?
Do you want the number or?
No, I want your last name would be nice. Is it Powell?
Oh, sorry.
Is it Powell?
Yeah, Davinique Powell.
Okay, I'm gonna pull your file and we'll do your case in just a minute. I need the prosecutor back, okay? Leanna
Okay.
Belcher, I take it that you're my in-house today, is that correct?
Lucky you, Judge, I am.
Yeah, that's the way I'm feeling right now too. Hang on just a second. All right, and then Miss Murphy, what case are you on?
Najee Goodman, Your Honor. Good morning.
Oh, okay. Let me pull it. Are you waiting for your client?
I am, Your Honor. I haven't been able to contact him this morning. I do know that he and the co-defendant are friends, and she told me she spoke to him yesterday. I spoke with her this morning. If he doesn't sign on, I would ask to waive his presence. I don't know what you're doing with respect to attorneys who don't yet have discovery, because
We're just
I don't.
adjourning. I'm
Okay.
adjourning it for, so as soon as we get the prosecutor back, I'll call the case.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for not wearing a robe, Judge. I really appreciate it.
Actually, I am wearing a robe.
You are?
Yep, it's black.
Attorney Morgan, what are you here on? Judge, I've got Mr. Samuel Gibson, and I think he might have 2 cases. He does.
Morgan?
Attorney
Miss
Davis,
Morgan?
what do you have?
What time is Gibson set for?
Attorney Davis, you're on mute.
Judge, I think she's on another court. You're hearing her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks,
Judge,
Mr.
I'm sorry,
Horvath.
it's Joan Morgan. I'm here for Ashley Turnage, which is at 9:20.
Oh, I have Cheryl Quick on this.
Yeah, she's on maternity leave.
Okay, hang on, let me pull it.
And we're waiting for a response from the gun board.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn it out then. When's the last time? Yeah, I see the end of January. So this is we've been adjourning gun board cases. Do you have an idea? Should I adjourn it a month?
Yes, that would be good. The letter is dated December 21st, 2020, so it's been a while.
No kidding.
Right.
I can go out the 28th of April or May 5th.
I think either one is fine with me.
I'll do it May 5th and it's back in
Okay.
front of me.
Okay,
May 5th at 8:45.
that's great. Thank you.
And can you let your client know?
Yeah, I'll call her right now.
So that she doesn't jump on?
Yeah, because she's from out of state.
Okay, perfect. All right, then you're all set.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
In regards to Mr. McKenzie, if I may make a suggestion,
Yep.
if Mr. Hordos sends me an order, as soon as I can confirm that Ms. Cole doesn't live there, I'll sign the order and he can send it into the court.
Does that work, Mr. Hordos?
Yeah, that's fine by me. I mean, we can just submit it as a modification of bond. I think we'll need to do it on both matters though, because I'll have to double check the bond order on the old one and make sure that that doesn't include that address.
Okay, yeah, and you can send it over to Heather and I'll sign it.
Okay, fair enough.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Okay, did you get that, Mr. McKenzie?
Yes. So
Okay.
basically, my attorney's going to get the information and then he'll tell you.
Yep.
Yep, I'll submit a proposed stipulated order to Ms. Fortier. As soon as she confirms the information, then that will be submitted to the court for signature.
Thank you.
Okay, right on.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. You're all set.
All right,
Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
My
Yep,
next
you too.
my next case isn't until 10. I'm just gonna mute all my things.
Okay, perfect. You're good. On Backer Landscaping, did you work something out?
We have, Your Honor, whereby my client has authorized me to enter a responsible plea to the one civil infraction count with the other charges to be dismissed. And
So the equipment violation out of service, which is a $300 ticket,
yes,
and can that be paid within 30 days?
it sure can.
All right, then you're all set.
Okay, $300 within
Yep.
30 days.
Yep.
Thank you, Judge. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Have a great
Mr.
day.
Denowith was going to have an issue. He wasn't sure how to write it up. So I told him
I
that.
don't need him to write it up. We've got a bunch of pre-trials. He's just got to give it to me.
Okay.
I'll
Thank you,
figure it
Judge.
out. Thanks.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Your Honor, did you handle the co-defendant already?
Who is the co-defendant?
Latrice Lindsay?
I did.
Oh, okay.
And I adjourned it. Heather, when did I adjourn Latrice Lindsay to? April 21st at 8:45. Is that yeah, give it to me. Yeah, 1 second. Mr. Denowith, don't bother with the pleas. I had already done the case and let them go. That's Jane just tells me what the plea is, comes back and tells me on the record what the plea is, and I take it.
Okay.
Okay. We don't really have time.
Is there a way for me to get the tickets?
Nope, not unless you came in early and looked at them. Jane's supposed to come in ahead of time. I have all of the files and you can't have them.
Okay.
Those go to him. Yeah, Ken's bringing you the 3 o'clock pre-hearings, which you'll do on my Zoom without, those are just you and the attorneys that call in.
Okay.
But Jane should have explained the entire process to you. So it's a little bit frustrating to me this morning that this is kind of a cluster. I have Miss Murphy on Mr. Goodman's case or Miss Goodman's case. It's the same case as Latrice Lindsay. So I'm going to adjourn Goodman also to the May 21st at 9 o'clock. Mr.
Okay.
Is that good for you?
Your Honor, did you say May or April? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry. It's April.
Okay. I think that's good for me, Your Honor. If you would just indulge me one moment.
Yeah.
I have an exam scheduled that day and I am checking to see the time, which of course I didn't write in my calendar. Let's see. 11 a.m. Yes. Oh, 8:45 will be fine, Your Honor.
It's 9 o'clock, but
9
and that's
o'clock.
with the
Yeah.
co-defendant.
That'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a great day.
You too. You
Thanks.
too. Mr. Farina, what case are you on? You're on Abdullah Saad. You gotta unmute yourself.
Yes, yes, Judge.
You know, Mr. Dunaway, he wants a breakout room with you on this B&E case. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Okay.
I think we're gonna need the discovery. We requested it. I
Oh.
did speak to the prosecutor, Jane Gillis, last week. So she said, just let the prosecutor know we need an adjourned date and they're getting the
Oh,
discovery.
okay.
for me.
I apologize. I thought that you said you needed a breakout room with him.
Not yet, but if we just get an adjourned date on it. I did do a FOIA and a discovery request.
Well, yeah, but you got to get your I don't know how they're doing misdemeanor discovery. Mr. Dunaway, you're going to have to check with Miss Gillis because it's not on evidence.com. I don't know how they're doing.
Did you see yourself?
This one is uploaded. Can you just chat me your email, Mr. Farina, and I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, it's Roger, ROGER Farina, FARIN as in Nancy, HA3@gmail.com. We were trying to get 2 911 tapes also, and any photographs.
We only have the paper, so is the process in Romulus is that the police should be giving this to me or the police should give it to you?
I FOIA'd it to the police a week and a half ago. I did talk to Jane about it. I'm just waiting for their response back. I think my paralegal talked to them yesterday, but we did request it. So I'll check, verify and check.
Okay, I'll send you the paper right now.
Mr. Farina, the adjourned date is May the 12th at 9:15, and that's back in front of me.
Very good. Thank you, Judge. I'll let my
All
client
right.
know. Thank
Yep.
you. Have a good
You're
day,
all
Judge.
set. Yep.
Thanks.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, Judge.
Mr. Duncan, what case are you on?
Dallas Larimore, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. Is this a gun board case?
It was going, I haven't got discovery yet, Judge. I talked to Miss Gillis and she was having about a month ago after our last hearing and she couldn't find the file. And I just texted her a few times. I'm hoping maybe to get an update this morning. So I don't have a write-up.
She's not here. Mr. Dunaway, do you have an update on this case?
Sorry, what's the defendant's name?
Larimore. It's set at 9 o'clock.
Writing gun board.
I have not submitted it to the gun board yet because I haven't got the write-up yet.
285. I can send you the discovery right now.
Oh,
and it
thank
looks
you.
like the police have uploaded 5 videos too. So,
Okay. Can I give you my email real quick?
Can you type it in the chat or
Well, let me give it to you just in case my typing doesn't get to you. Okay.
I'm just
sorry.
this evidence.com takes more clicks than you would think. I'm getting
Well, how much of an adjournment do we need then, Mr. Duncan, for you to review
Judge, if
that?
just a few, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Just give me time to get the letter over there. That's all.
Time to get the letter to the gun board?
Yes.
No. The letters to the gun board, we have December letters to the gun board that are still pending.
Well, then just give me a short adjournment then. Just so I have a write-up so I can see what I want to do.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you 1 week to see what what you want to do to April the
that's fine.
7th at 9:15.
And Judge, that is fine. Thank you.
I'm ready for your email.
Okay, it's my name, Murray, Murray,
Okay.
middle initials A, Duncan, Duncan.
At
So it's Murray
msn.com.
At msn.com, yes.
All right.
All right, Mr. Duncan,
Thank
1
you.
week, 1 week to 9:15,
Yep.
on 9:15, Judge Martin.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And then, Mr. Dunawith, I have Davinique Powell, who is set at 9 o'clock. It's a license and a careless ticket. I'm gonna have Miss Belcher talk to her if you have an offer.
Yeah, we can probably offer something on that.
Why don't I put you in a breakout room with Miss Belcher? Miss Belcher, did you hear Miss Powell just hang out for a minute?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Dunawith, if you rejoin number 2, I'll send Miss Belcher there. And then the person with the identifier of Linda R, what's your last name?
That's my guy, Your Honor. That's Mr. Rowe.
That we're back to Mr. Rowe. Got it. Did you have a chance to talk to him?
I have, Your Honor, and what they're offering is they'll dismiss the original charge. Mr. Rowe could plead guilty to use of marijuana, which is a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a $2,000 fine. I've gone over that with Mr. Rowe. He does want to avail himself to that offer, Judge.
And that's a deferred under 7411 is what I have.
It is, but looking at his record, I think he has an old marijuana charge. I think it's probably going to come back. I've informed him that if that happens, there'll be a 1-month suspension, assuming Your Honor allows him to drive after the 1-month suspension, which I figured he would. But I did inform him of that if it gets bounced back.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty to this amended charge of use, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form, that you're going to plead to this added count?
Yes, I do.
And
is it turn your volume down a little?
Is it true that on or about April the 1st of 2014, you had marijuana, you were using marijuana?
It was
Yes.
Vyvanse, Your Honor. It was what?
Vyvanse.
Oh, it's charged controlled substance. Got it. Okay. I'll defer it for a year. They're assessed $600 in costs. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Pay it either online, you can mail it to the court, or you can come live and pay it in person. Once you do that, you don't have to come back. We'll hold it for a year, no trouble, and it'll be dismissed, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anything else for the record, Mr. Boria?
Assuming the license does get suspended,
You can get a hold of Heather and we'll deal with it.
All right, thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
You too. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Miss Belcher, do you need a breakout room with Miss Powell?
Yes, please, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Miss Powell, I'm going to send you a breakout room link. It's going to say, Miss Belcher, if you just rejoin number 2. Miss Powell, all you're going to do when it pops up on your screen is hit join. Mr. Dabowski, what are you here on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Miranda Lustig. It's a PCC.
I see that. Are you expecting Miss Lustig?
Yeah, I told her to zoom in. I apologize. Well, I'm on time, but I told her to zoom in at like 9:15, 9:20-ish. I was thinking it was 9:30 for some reason, but it's going to be a waiver.
Okay, well then we'll wait for, actually, Mr. Dunawith, in the meantime too, while we're waiting on Miss Lustig, I did a gun board case, which was Ashley Turnage. Joan Morgan was standing in for Cheryl Quick, who is on maternity leave, and they're still waiting for the gun board. I adjourned it to May the 5th at 8:45. Did you get that? It's set at 9:20 today. Mr. Denowith, did you get that?
Yes, Judge, May the 5th. Thank you.
Okay, yep, you're welcome. Good morning, Ms. Casta. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize. I was in a different Zoom court.
Oh, no worries. What case do you have?
Judge, I have Mr. Patrick Thomas.
I'm just looking. I thought I had you this afternoon. Apparently I don't.
Nope, it's scheduled for 9:10 this morning.
No. I thought I had you on a live exam this afternoon.
Okay.
Apparently not. I'm sorry. What was the case name?
Patrick Thomas.
Thomas. Are you expecting Mr. Thomas?
Yes, Your Honor. I think I may have just received a phone call from him. If the
Mr.
court wants, I
Denowith
can
is
have him log
standing.
in.
Mr. Denowith is standing in for Miss Gillis today. What's the status of this case, Miss Casta? Do you have discovery?
Sure. No, actually, the last court date was adjourned because I still didn't have the digital part of the discovery. I am in receipt of the paper discovery, but we're still waiting on the digital, Judge.
Do you know, Mr. Denowith, if the digital on this case is uploaded?
Judge, it is uploaded.
Okay, Miss Casta.
Judge, I just checked. We're still are not in receipt of it. Do you know, Mr. Denowith, when it was uploaded?
I mean, I'm not going to claim that it was sent to you. It was uploaded February 19th.
Okay. Mr. Denowith, I have your contact information. I can check with our clerk one more time just to make sure, but as of the last court date, she has been checking. And
I mean, I'll just send it to you. I'm not gonna.
No, that's okay.
I don't think, there's a decent chance Gene didn't do it. I can tell from the way the files are set up. There's a police file and a prosecutor file. They need to be combined and then all sent to you. So I'm doing that right now.
Thank you.
What kind of an adjournment, Ms. Casta, do you want us to wait for Mr. Thomas or?
Judge, I can waive his presence. That's fine. If there's an issue with the scheduling, I'll let the court know.
How much time do you need?
Your Honor, to set up for an exam or a PCC, Judge?
I don't do exams until you have all your discovery.
Judge, then we can do, let's see.
1 week, 2 week. If you're going to get it pronto.
Sure. So today's the 30th. Judge, let's see. What days is the court available?
It's every Wednesday, so just pick a Wednesday.
Okay. All right, we can do next week, Wednesday, Judge.
10:30?
Yes, that'll work.
And that'll be in front of Judge Martin.
Okay.
So I'll adjourn it 1 week to April the 7th at 10:30. And that's with Judge Martin.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Yep. And if your client jumps on, if you don't catch him, I'll tell him.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is this your case, Judge, or is that going to be Judge Martin's case?
It's going to be Judge Martin. Well, we don't, until it's set for an exam, we don't assign it. It just
I understand,
goes
Judge.
on the rotation.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too.
Did you call Miss Lustig or you're expecting her? We'll wait a few minutes. Hopefully she'll.
Your Honor, I'm actually calling her on another line and I sent her a
No
text.
worries.
All right.
Mr. Denowith, any knowledge about any of the cases set this afternoon yet or no? We have one bench trial and 1, 2, 3, 4 exams.
I thought there was 5.
Oh, 5. I thought the one was a bench trial. You're right. It's 5 exams.
I read them last night and a bunch of them are like super simple. The only complicated one is the Gary Jones uttering and publishing. All the other ones are like one witness.
I don't have a Gary Jones case.
Neandra
Oh, Mr.
Hammond?
Jones's case. Oh, Hammond, Neandra Hammond.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Got it. No worries. All right, so you haven't had contact with any of the parties on these? Just curious.
No, it looks like they're all, well, mostly NDS.
Right, okay. All right, well, as soon as we get, looks like we have a stall, but yeah, on the pre-trials, don't worry about trying to write them up. Miss Gillis always just gives it to me verbally because it gets pretty hectic sometime in between these things, and so to write it all up is.
No, I got no problem doing whatever you want, Judge. I
Yeah,
mean,
most of our other prosecutors, Miss Gillis doesn't, most of our other prosecutors look at the files ahead of time and put pleas in the files. She doesn't do that, and so she just gives them to us verbally, so it is what it is.
okay,
All right, well,
I can do that.
just hang out for a few minutes and hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I can give offers on all these. The other courts, like every court does it different. Some of the
No, I
judges want the
understand that.
forms.
I understand that, but yeah, it's just, yeah, but once the cases start, sorry, I can't, you know what I mean? I've got the files. I can't give them to you.
That's fine. I mean,
It's
most
all
of
good.
these
It's all good.
offers.
We'll get through it. All right, just hang out for a few.
Okay, will do. Thanks.
Hey, Miss Belcher, did you have enough time with her?
I did, Judge, and I do need to speak with Mr. Denowith again. I did find another proposed resolution that I want to run by him.
Okay, hang on just a second. Hang on, Mr. Dunaway. My breakout room's like all of a sudden did something funky, so I gotta redo it. All right, Miss Belcher, and Mr. Dunaway, go ahead and hit join. And Miss Powell, just hang out.
Okay.
Judge, can I have a couple more minutes with Miss Powell in the breakout room?
Yep. Good morning, Mr. Lane. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Let me pull your file. Hang on just a second.
Take your time.
Mr. Dunaway, Mr. Lane's case is set at 9:45. It's a DNR case that's deer bait, failed to wear hunter orange, and no trap license. I'm gonna have him talk to, oh, actually, amazingly enough, there is an offer. It's old though. It's from it's an old offer in the file. If you want, I know Mr. Dunaway, since it's a fluke that this is I don't know how much DNR work you've done. Do you want me to send the file up for a minute for you to look at?
Is the taking deer the charge where you pay by the number of points and that type of thing?
You not, I mean, it can be, but it doesn't, it's, yeah, the count one, technically is a minimum fine on the,
Right, that's the one we want them to plead to. So plead to count one, drop everything else.
there is a note in the file too that, that he can't have the seized items back.
Okay.
What was seized, Mr. Lane, I'm gonna wait for, Miss Belcher to talk to you, okay?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, and she made a notation, she's wrong in the file of $3,500 of minimum, but that's, well,
I think it's
that's
up
for
to the
bear,
court.
that's for bears.
Right.
That's for bears. Deer and turkey are $1,000. When we get Miss Belcher back, we'll go through it.
Okay.
All right, hang on a few minutes, Mr. Lane.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Belcher?
Yes, Judge.
Are you ready on Powell?
I am, Your Honor. Leanna Belcher. Oh, sorry, Judge.
People versus Davinique Powell.
Leanna Belcher on behalf of Ms. Powell. Powell, can you please state your name for the record?
Davinique Powell.
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak with Ms. Powell and Mr. Denowith, the people's offer is for her to plead to the careless and they would dismiss the misdemeanor. I've gone over what those consequences would mean for her, and she does wish to take advantage of that offer.
Is that correct, Miss Powell?
Yes,
And you're pleading responsible to the careless?
I do.
And that's a $195 ticket. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes, I can.
All right, then I'll dismiss the misdemeanor, make a responsible to the careless, make a notation. It's $195. You can pay that within 30 days, okay? And you can pay it live at the court. You can mail it in, or you can pay it online.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. You're all set.
Have a nice one.
Miss Belcher, we have a Donald Lane who's here on a misdemeanor charge. It's a DNR case of taking deer and failure to wear hunter orange and no hunter trap license. I'll put you in a breakout room with him. And Mr. Denowith has indicated that if he pleads to count 1, which is the wildlife conservation taking the deer, the offer is also he cannot get his weapons back. They're confiscated.
Okay.
And so, and it's $1,000 a deer. I'm hard pressed from the breakout on how many deer were actually confiscated. It is $1,000 per deer. It looks like it was at least 2. So it's going to be $2,000 plus the $145 in state fees. So Mr. Lane, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Belcher.
Okay,
Ms.
thank you.
Belcher, if you just rejoin breakout room number 1, and Mr. Lane, go ahead and hit join.
Your Honor,
Yes.
on Lustig, I apologize. I spoke to her yesterday and today, and I don't know what happened, why I can't get a hold of her right now. I've tried reaching her a couple times. Typically, she comes into my office and we do it from there. So I explained to her how to do it on the computer at our house. However, I'm obviously, not in my office right now.
Right.
And I don't know why I can't get her on the phone right now. Is it possible is there any way we can, I can waive her appearance and just set this over for another PCC?
I don't have a problem doing that. You want me to just adjourn it 1 week?
I can't do it next week, Your Honor. I'm gonna be out of town. Is there any way
Okay.
we can do it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
8:45 on the 14th.
Okay.
And can I get a phone number from you, because I'm going to hold the file till the end of the docket, because if she jumps on, I'm going to call you and have you do it.
Perfect. Sure.
What is it?
Tell me when you're ready, Your Honor.
I'm ready.
734
Yep.
772
Yep.
2880.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to adjourn it to the 14th, and that's in front of Judge Martin. But if she jumps on, I'll call you so that we can do the waiver right now. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. All
Yeah,
right.
bye-bye.
Bye. Ms. Belcher, did you talk to Mr. Lane?
I did, Your Honor. We are ready to proceed.
Pardon?
We are ready to proceed.
Okay, and is he gonna take the offer?
That is correct, Your Honor. He did indicate he wishes to avail himself of that offer. We went over the fine amounts again, and he did say he's able to pay that today.
Okay, and you understand that by pleading to the count, and he understands that his weapons are confiscated, that he's not getting them back.
He did hear Your Honor state that, yes.
Okay, and you understand that by pleading guilty, Mr. Lane, to count one, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form, and you're gonna plead to this taking of deer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and is it true that on or about November the 18th of 2019, when you ran into DNR, that you had you had an assortment of bags of deer meat marked with a 2019 date?
Yes.
And that was in violation of state law?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else for the plea, Ms. Belcher?
Your Honor, I would just ask him, Mr. Lane, did the DNR officer confiscate 2 sets of antler
Yes.
for the 2 deer that Your Honor had mentioned?
Yeah, and I indicated that it's $1,000 a deer. And so it's a total of $2,000. There is a $10 conservation assessment too, and then $145 in state fees for a total of $2,155. And you indicated that you're going to go online and pay that either today or tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll make a notation on the file that the guns will not be returned.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Lane, you do have your case number, correct, for paying this online? Do you have that handy?
If it's 20-1604, I do.
It is. That's the correct. Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right.
am at
Thank
work.
you.
As soon as I get home, I will log on and pay it. I promise.
Okay. Yep. You're all set
Have a
then.
great day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
So there's nothing else I need to do now. I'm good.
No,
No,
you're good.
Thank you both for your help.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Do I just hit leave?
Yes, sir. You're all set to leave.
Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Glenn. How are you?
Good morning. I'm
Good
great.
morning.
All right.
How are you?
All right, good.
You know, every time I see you, I think about juvenile court.
Yeah, yeah.
You have Mr. Duffy, and we're waiting for the jail to call in with him.
Okay, is he in the Wayne County Jail?
No,
now?
he's not in Wayne County. He's in Heather, where is he? Calhoun County.
Okay, okay.
So as soon as he gets on, we'll do it, okay?
Okay. Yeah, can I get a breakout room with him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I'm
thanks.
ready.
Yep, thanks. Hey, Mr. Glenn, we've got Calhoun County joining us. So, hi, officer. Do you have Mr. Duffy?
We do. I'm bringing you to him right now.
Okay, perfect. And I'm going to put him in a breakout room with his attorney.
All right, I'll step out.
Are you Mr. Duffy?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney.
Okay.
There you go, Mr. Glenn. And can you hit join, Mr. Duffy? Mr. Smith, I'll pull your case and I'll be with you in a minute. And I see you, Mr.
Thank
Brown.
you.
We're waiting on your attorney. Mr. Dunaway,
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to have Ms. Belcher talk to Mr. Smith. It's his case is set at 10:15. It's there are two civil infractions. It's marine safety and oh, never mind. It's not marine safety. Strike that. It's not a marine safety case. He wasn't in a boat. It's a Motor Carrier Safety Act civil infraction, an over height, over width. It's an oversized vehicle civil infraction and operating without the proper designation. Do you know if there's do you want to talk to, how do you want to work this? You want me to put?
Do you want me to throw me in with Ben first and we can figure out an offer?
Yep. Mr. Dunaway, you there?
Yes, I mean, we can just offer the over height, over width.
Okay, and that's $150 civil infraction.
Okay, I think that's fine then.
Mr. Smith, do you want to accept that or do you want to talk to the court appointed attorney?
No, I accept that.
Okay, it's $150. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes.
All right, you're all set
Do I
then.
just
You can pay
Do I
it
just go online and pay
online.
it?
Pardon?
Yeah, I just go online and pay it.
You can pay it online, you can pay it live, or you can mail it in.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, you're all set and I'll dismiss the other tickets.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You're welcome, you too. Mr. Glenn, did
Thank
you
you.
have enough time with Mr. Duffy?
It froze up. He was talking to me and it just froze up.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
the
it
screen
freeze?
froze. Screen
The
froze.
screen froze? Okay, so you need me to put you back in.
Well, no, Yana, we were asking for a Zoom exam.
Okay.
By my client being in Calhoun County, I think that's probably the best way to go.
I think the DV prosecutor is on the Zoom.
I am.
She is.
Mr. Glenn, I still need to make paper for this case. And then since it's such an old case, there's no digital, okay?
Okay, okay.
First of all, can I ask you, because I've got a bunch of, let's see if there's.
How do I hang up? How do I hang up my Zoom call?
It says leave. Bottom left.
I have a bunch of old civil infractions and misdemeanors that are all from 2019 and before. How much time have you done in Calhoun County?
They gave me, since it's me with 8 months, I've been here, going on 3 months, will be on the 24th.
Okay, how long are you there for?
It's July 19th.
Okay, I'm gonna credit for time served and close all these old files out, okay?
Thank you.
And so you're done, I'll have to write on all those files, but you're done with those. Then, okay, so now on the domestic, what's the status, Ms. Fortier? I apologize.
He just needs paper. There's no digital. And I'm ready for a Zoom exam date when you are.
I can set it by Zoom. Oh, wait, since this is you, I don't have to stick with my, let me see. I have a date with you, but it's not until the end of May. Although even my regular Zoom docket is, pardon?
He'll still be in. He's in for unrelated matters.
Yep, no, I understand. Then I can do it either by Zoom. I can do it either on the 24th of May or the 25th of May. I have you for a domestic docket on the 25th of May, Miss Fortier. Mr. Glenn, if it's the 24th of May, it would be at 1:30 by Zoom. If it's the 25th, it would be like 11 a.m.
It doesn't matter whichever day is good for the court.
Let's do it on the 25th. She's already got, Ms. Fortier, you already have a bunch of stuff on the 24th.
6 exams on the 24th.
Yeah, so let's do it on the 25th.
The time, Your Honor?
11 a.m.
Okay.
Do I still have a bond on that case?
Hang on just a second. Actually, I need to arraign you. Do waive the formal reading, Mr. Glenn,
Yes, Your Honor, stand mute.
and mute. I'm gonna set a Zoom exam for May the 25th at 11. And it'll be on this this Zoom. Ms. Fortier, I mean, since he's locked up for purposes, I think for him, it probably makes a difference whether there's a bond or not. Any objections to me just putting a personal bond on this so that they remove it?
Judge, I leave it in the court's discretion.
I'll make it a $10,000 personal bond. I know he's in until at least the next time I see him anyway. But if that helps him to get whatever, I think it makes a difference. All right, is that it for today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perfect. All right, thanks, Mr. Duffy. We'll see you on the 25th of May, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Ms. Fortier, is that it for you?
Yes, this is my last case.
All right, good. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thanks, Mr. Glenn. Then, on Jenny Deal, what time is your case at?
10:15.
I see it.
It's good to see Madison actually went to Sean's house for this.
Mr. Denowith.
Yes, Judge.
I'm gonna have Miss Belcher talk to Miss Deal her case is set at 10:15. It's a domestic that is not a Darian Fortier case because it must be a sibling or a parent or something like
Your Honor,
that.
is the complainant also on in this case?
Oh, never mind. You know what? Mr. Davis, you hired an attorney, didn't you? Maurice Davis is on this case. I saw it, Heather, at the same time Heather's writing me notes in all caps. Like she thinks I'm gonna see that any better. We'll wait for your attorney, Miss Deal. And then Sean Noda, what time is your case set?
That's the other.
We're the 10:15 against Jenny Deal.
Okay, all right. Well, just hang out then. We need to wait for the attorney. Mr. Brown, I see you.
Thank you.
I see you, and we're waiting on your attorney, who should be here any minute. Maybe Heather, do you want to reach out? I have Reagan listed on Brown. Philip Reagan. Heather's going to call and see if your attorney can jump on. Officer, what case are you on?
Good morning.
Good morning. What case are you on?
It's my daughter that's involved. I'm at work.
Okay, what case are you on?
I'm sorry. My daughter was involved in a domestic violence case.
Tell me that, okay, so I take it that the answer to my 3 questions is Jenny Deal. Is that the case that you're waiting on?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, thank you. Just hang out. We're waiting on the attorney.
Okay.
Is the victim here for that case by chance?
I imagine that is the victim and
Yes,
the
Your Honor.
mother and father. Do you want me to put you in a breakout room with them?
I would like to speak to them, yes.
All right, you're still in room number 1. I will send both of them to room 1. If you
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Mom, if you go ahead and hit join. And Dad, if you hit join, you can talk to the prosecutor.
Okay, thanks.
Dad,
Well,
if you wanna, if you are you, thanks.
Like I'm actual mom. She's stepmom that only came into
Okay,
the
sorry. I apologize.
No problem. That's the officer that's letting them drink and do
Okay,
drugs.
please don't, Miss Deal, please don't, okay? Trust me, your attorney doesn't want you to say anything, okay? Just hang out, okay?
Please don't refer to her as mom.
But that is the father, is that correct?
Genetically, yes, but he's not
Okay,
been.
no. I understand. I understand that there's some dynamics here, and I don't know anything about it yet. But I do apologize for calling her the mother. Okay. So just hang out. All right. We have Mr. Reagan, Mr. Brown, and we have your attorney, Mr. Davis. Good morning, Mr. Reagan. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. I apologize so much to this.
Don't worry about it. Your client is just quick on the gun. He was here at 8:30 and I told him to come back and then he came back again. So but my bigger concern is the problem that we have is I talked to probation late yesterday and he's filled out the paperwork, but we don't have it and we haven't interviewed him. So I know that the prosecutor's office, and they attempted to explain to him yesterday that he did a needs test and then he had some other paperwork that he filled out. And he sent us the needs test twice, but he hasn't given us the other paperwork. So that's part of the uphill battle, although preliminarily with probation, and my concern is whether Mr. Brown will be able to comply with my sobriety court. My understanding is that he has a lot of medical issues.
Yes.
And he has a hard time getting around. This will require him to test, I mean, I asked him to come, if he could get somebody to come here and drop the paperwork off. And he indicated to me that, that was not a possibility. And do you understand what my concerns are?
I absolutely do, Judge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to his sister. We're going to make arrangements because I think that the sobriety court there is probably one of the best ones in the state. And I think that it would do him some good. I know he has a lot of other health conditions that.
And I told them yesterday when they were talking to me, I said, I'm not going to not take somebody because of health conditions.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that it's a good fit for him and it's a good fit for us.
We're going to make it work, Your Honor. I think it's imperative that it does. We're going to make it work. And I'm going to talk to Mr. Brown and his family members to make sure that, we can get that done.
Well, and so if I adjourned it just a couple of weeks for probation to talk to him and I flagged the file, we need that paperwork back though.
I'll get on it today, Judge. I'll talk to Mr. Brown.
Okay, and if I adjourned it 2 weeks to April the 14th.
That'd be perfect.
At 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
And if at that time, that is with Judge Martin, is that okay? Is that date okay with you?
That's fine with me, Judge.
If Judge Martin, that is with Judge Martin, but she can either sentence him and put him right into my sobriety court, or she can give him the date for my next sobriety court and I'll sentence him at that time if it's, whatever works out.
Got it.
But I'm going to flag the file and make sure that they track it. You can get a hold of our probation department directly. You can even email Heather and get our probation department's email and work with them because we need to get the paperwork back.
I'm on it, Judge. I'm on it today.
All right, 2 weeks. And hopefully, since you got an answer of yes from the prosecutor's office, that we answer yes to. Do you understand, Mr. Brown?
You're on mute, Mr. Brown. Take it off mute.
You hear me now?
There you go.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Judge, I'm going to do copies to get that done because, like I said, every time I went on there, I could not get it to print out on me. Can you hear me?
Okay.
That's all. I will, like I said.
All right. Well, if you work with your attorney and get it to us, and then we can interview you, and hopefully you'll be acceptable into the program. Okay, Mr. Denowith,
Yes,
on the David Brown case that's set at 10 o'clock, Mr. Brown has already been approved for my sobriety court through the prosecutor's office, except that we haven't approved him yet, and we're having some difficulty getting the paperwork and stuff. So I'm going to adjourn it for 2 weeks, but it's just pending, hopefully, the approval of probation for him to enter my sobriety court. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Would the court put me back in that breakout room? We ran out of time.
Yep, absolutely. Okay,
Thank you.
Mr. Reagan, you're set. Mr. Brown, you're set. I'm going to flag it with probation and talk to them today. Okay.
You have a great day, Judge.
Okay, thank you. You too.
Everybody stay
You
safe.
too.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
So, and both of the Nodas, Mr. and Mrs. Noda, with me as well, if you could, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Make sure you get that one.
And we have the attorney now also on that.
I just need a couple minutes to figure out exactly what we want to offer, and then I could talk to Mr. Davis immediately after the
That's
Noda
fine.
family. Thank you.
Okay, people, go ahead and hit join. Mr. Davis, that I see that you're on, your client's on.
Yes.
Just
Good morning, Judge.
hang out while he talks to the victim and her dad and her stepmom, and we'll be with you in just a minute. Miss Cannon,
Okay.
what time is your case?
morning.
I see it. I see that it's at 10:30.
Good morning, Judge. My attorney Burkett said he's been trying to call you directly. I guess they had a power outage and he's been trying to call the courtroom. He filed an appearance on my behalf and he's trying to ask for a 2-week adjournment for April 14th. So I guess his
Yeah,
office
we
has been
don't
trying
have
to
an
call you.
adjourned date of April the 14th. Can you get him on the phone and just put him on speaker?
Yes.
Do that. Mute yourself for a minute until you get him. Miss
Okay.
Rowe, what time is your case at?
She's my mom. Your Honor, she's with,
okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, then we have everybody accounted for. Okay, just hang out for a few minutes.
Your Honor, he's on the phone if you're ready.
Yep, absolutely. People versus Leora Cannon. Good morning, counsel. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Judge, all of my computers have just gone down. Our building lost power. And,
Okay,
yeah,
no. We need an appearance for you, though. I just have a note from Heather that says she does not have an appearance. Can I get your name and your, hang on just a second. We need you to send it, but can I get your name and your P number?
Sure. Okay, Burkett, B-U-R-K-E-T.
Oh, Mr. Burkett.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Burkett. How are you?
Yesterday, I filed an appearance Monday.
Mr. Burkett, what's your P number?
30155.
Perfect. I don't have a 2-week adjournment, but on the pretrials, we're running a little bit like 6 weeks out. I can do a May the 19th at basically any time in the morning that you want.
Okay. And you still need me to send another appearance in, even though we filed one?
Heather, are you good since I have it that it's him on the record? Do you want him to reach out to you and send you something still?
Yeah, May 19th is fine.
Yeah, she says she hears your voice, so she'll note it on the file. We recognize that voice anywhere, Mr. Burkett.
You know what I always tell you? That you're my favorite judge.
Oh yeah, and I know that you tell everybody that. I'm
I
sure
only
of
tell
it.
you that.
How about 10 o'clock on May the 19th?
That'll be fine.
And actually, let me look real quick. I'm pretty sure though that that's going to be. Yep, that's going to be with our new judge, with Judge Martin.
Well, I'd like to keep it with you if possible, because I know we can resolve this case.
Well, you know what, then I'll put it on May the 12th at 10 o'clock, okay?
Will that be before you?
Yep, that'll be before me. We'll do it on May the 12th at 10, okay?
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right, Ms. Cannon, do you understand you'll be back in front of me on May the 12th at 10, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect, yep, you're all set. Have a great day. Thanks, Mr. Burkett.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Davis, while we're waiting for the prosecutor, did you need a breakout room with your client and her mother?
No, I'll talk to the prosecutor first and then.
Okay, just checking. Mr. Wren, what case are you on? Oh, I see you at 9:30. Got it. You're a little bit late.
Sorry about that.
No worries. We have to wait for the prosecutor to come back, and then I will, I have Miss Belcher on if you need to talk to the court-appointed attorney. So just hang out for a few minutes, okay, Mr. Wren?
Okay.
Okay, hang out. Mr. Wren, actually, I have a note in the file that if you plead to the marine safety for $230, the civil infraction, that the misdemeanor would be dismissed. Are you interested in taking that deal?
Yes.
Perfect.
Is
Then
there, I think it was at $180. How did it go up?
the civil infraction says it's 230. Oh, you know why? I see that there was a penalty. You're right. I'll waive the penalty fee, and it is 180. So can you
Oh.
pay that within 30 days?
Yeah, I could pay it today.
All right, you need to either pay it online, pay it live, or mail it in, okay?
How do I pay online?
You go to our website at the 34th District Court, and you can click on pay my tickets or pay my fines, whatever the icon says, and follow or you can come in live and pay it or mail it. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Judge, could I get a breakout room with Maurice Davis?
Mr. Donowitz, are you ready to do a breakout room with Mr. Davis?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you go ahead and rejoin one, I'll send Mr. Davis there. Miss Noda, will you please black your screen while we're waiting?
Yep, not a problem.
Oh, no, not Mr. Noda, your wife. Thank you. Mr. Dunaway, did you have enough time?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Davis apparently was just retained within the past few days, and I provided him the discovery, but he didn't have it prior to today, so I think we only have one option.
Okay. Mr. Davis, calling people versus Jenny Deal. You're asking for an adjourned pretrial date. The next pretrial date for the state prosecutor is May the 19th. It's really any time on the quarter hour all morning. It'll be with Judge Martin. Do you have a preference on a time, Mr. Davis?
10:15.
10:15?
Yes.
I'll adjourn it to 10:15, and that'll be courtroom number 4 by Zoom with Judge Martin. Do you understand, Ms. Deal? And I'll arraign her today. I don't have an arraignment in this file, although it looks like she was arraigned, but it's not written on the file. They must have just said it.
I'll wait for Marie to
there
please stand mute.
Yeah, is there a no contact request? What's the status? What's the deal with this?
The people would definitely request no contact. I think there's some ongoing family court litigation, but there's no reason this court can't order no contact.
Well, what's the status of the family court?
Well, I guess if she wants to talk, that maybe her attorney doesn't want her to, but we could defer to.
Please don't. There's already some dynamics that are going on here that I'm not happy with. So let's just stick with what do we know about the family court case? Is there a no contact in family? Is there an order of supervised visits or something like that in family court?
In the breakout room, I was told there are no supervised visits at this point.
Okay, is there a Ms. Deal, please don't speak. Is there, to your knowledge, or Mr. Davis, to your knowledge, is there any order regarding visitation in family court, or is it just a pending custody or whatever? I guess, Dad, if you could answer that question.
Right. I believe I'm not representing her in the family matter, but from what I understand, there's a pending family custody dispute.
He doesn't even have custody yet. He hasn't even been awarded custody yet. He doesn't even have legal guardianship yet.
Okay. Okay, but apparently he has.
They live at their boyfriend's house in Lenawee County.
Miss Deal, but
Ms.
apparently
Deal.
from what I could tell on the screen, they have physical custody, whether or not
Because-
there's. Go ahead.
Yeah, because last year we had a medical issue, I did, and they went to CPS and left, and they lied about it.
For purposes, Mr. Dunaway, I'm gonna do a personal bond. I'm not gonna put a no contact in effect when I have listened to 2 minutes when family court is going to deal with the whole thing. It's their decision. And when there's this level of involvement, and I'm not gonna second guess whatever they do or don't do. I will do a personal bond with a no assaultive behavior condition. Do you understand what that means, Ms. Deal? That if you have contact with your daughter,
I haven't even had contact.
don't.
with my
Please
daughter
don't.
since
Please
last
don't. Please don't. But I'm just saying, for the moment, I'm just going to make it a no assaultive behavior. If family court decides there should be supervised visits or something else, that's for them to make that decision when there's this level of involvement.
No problem.
Anything else for today?
Nothing else, Judge.
Then
Thank
this
you.
is going to be adjourned to Judge Martin's docket on May the 19th at 10:15. All right.
Does the victim need to appear at that court appearance?
I don't think so.
Okay, so that would be optional for the note of family to appear.
Right. I mean, it's been noted, and you can note in the file, Mr. Dunaway and Mr. Davis. Obviously, you know that the victim has appeared. I mean, how old is she?
17.
Would you like her correct address? Because it's down on the border to Ohio.
Okay.
It's actually her
Okay,
boyfriend.
you gotta unmute yourself, Miss Noda. Can you unmute? How old are you?
17 and a quarter.
I'm 17.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the dynamics are obviously.
Judge,
I'll use the word.
Is the court open to hearing 30 seconds of argument?
About
the no contact order?
Yeah, go ahead.
I spoke to the victim in the breakout room, and I think she's very fearful. I think there's no reason for the stepmother to have contact with her. I think in the
first place, Mr. Dunaway, get your facts straight. It's the mother. The stepmother is the person that is with the. Hand me that top file. The mother is the person. The stepmother is the person that is sitting next to her.
I'm sorry, Judge. You're correct. I think 17 is the age of majority. She's an adult.
I'm not saying that she has to have contact. I'm saying that I know that there's the family dynamics here are whatever they are. If the child, if she, sorry, I don't have your first name. I'm trying to look it up.
Her name's Madison.
Is it Madison? Is it Madison?
Yeah, she's already sent my husband a text saying she's willing to talk to me.
Hold on. I think at this point, Mr. Dunaway, if Madison doesn't want to have contact with her mom, she doesn't have to. And Ms. Deal, I would suggest to you, if she tells you she doesn't want to have contact, that you respect that. Because at some point, this situation is going to resolve, hopefully. And
I know.
And so I think that you should respect her wishes. But my problem is, Mr. Dunaway, is the victim is it's her mother. If she wants to have contact with her, I don't want to prevent that at this point. Family court, obviously, I didn't realize that she was 17. Family court's not going to do anything. This is going to be up to Madison to decide in the long run what her relationship with her mother is going to be or what it's not going to be. And at this point, tell me what Mr. Dunaway, tell me what the alleged allegation was.
Judge, I think this charges stem from the victim and her boyfriend being assaulted, and it was described to me as being thrown into a house. There was Other associated things, there's a cell phone that was taken and never
Okay.
returned.
Okay. So the allegations are pushing, shoving is what, but regardless of that.
For the crime, there's certainly alleging an ongoing pattern.
Okay,
and
but that's not what's charged. And so I can only go with what's in front of me. But the bottom line is, at this point, obviously, Miss Deal lives in Adrian, and the Nodas live someplace not close in proximity. Am I right?
Belleville.
Are you in Belleville?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I would say that the only thing that I will say is that, and I believe in Madison, are you staying there?
I'm not.
Okay. Because what I was going to say is, if she's staying with her dad and her stepmom, that I would be willing to say, okay, and you could just answer yes or no. You don't have to give me a location. Does your mother know where you're staying?
Yes.
Okay. And do you want me to order that she cannot come to that location?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That I will do, Mr. Dunaway. Then it's Madison's decision. If she wants to have contact with her mom, if she wants to reach out and she wants to do something, then that's different. Do you understand, Mr. Davis? Do you have any comments regarding that?
Yeah, I understand. She doesn't need to go to that residence.
Nope, I've been to that location one time, and that was when the cat was dead. And we went and
May
picked him
I
up.
ask a question?
No, you may not. You're not a party to this matter.
She's a witness to it.
It doesn't matter. This isn't a trial. Madison, give me the address.
My grandchildren.
7475 Hendricks Road. Blissfield.
What's the street? Hendricks?
Hendricks, like Jimi Hendrix, HENDRICKS Road. Blissfield,
I hate to tell you,
Michigan.
that's not like Jimi Hendrix, but
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
I was gonna say, good for you that you know Jimi Hendrix, but apparently
I know
you
it's spelled
don't,
with an
because that's
X.
not how you spell that.
Yeah,
But
Hendrix is spelled with an X, but
it's with an X.
ICKS.
What's the city?
Blissfield.
And you've lived there since when?
Is that with the Miss Deal? You cannot ask questions. Is that Blissfield Township?
The city.
Okay.
Blissfield.
Okay. Do you know the zip code?
49228.
49228. If she shows up at that, are you? Then I guess I will ask you. Are you asking for her not to initiate text messages or phone calls to you?
Yeah.
I do not have her number, Your Honor.
But you understand what I'm saying, Madison, that if you want to reach out to her, I don't want to prevent that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
And so I'm going to say that Miss Deal, that you cannot go to that address. But obviously if Madison reaches out to you and you guys have some kind of productive conversation, then I don't want to object to that. And Madison, what I would tell you too is there should be a victim's advocate that contacted you. Do you have a card from somebody?
Yes.
Okay. If there is a problem and you need to talk to somebody or need to have some amendment to this order, then I want you to talk to the victim's advocate, who will contact the prosecutor, and we can set up a hearing between now and May the 19th if something goes south. Mr. Davis, fair?
That's fair, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Do you understand, Madison?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Davis or Mr. Dunaway?
No, thank you, Judge.
All right. Then we're
No,
all
Judge,
set
I'm
for
all set.
today.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
That should help me in court for the next case.
Ma'am, I would recommend that you do not say anything. This is streamed on YouTube. You should not speak